I want to explain more my plants have intrinsic value idea. So, and I'm holding it like this. I think I can hold this for 3 minutes and 28 seconds. It looks way better. So, basically, when it comes to all of those plants, I was talking to them and I didn't know why. And it just intuitively, right? Again, I believe that intuition, uh, meaning picking just a hypothesis that you just intuitively feel is better than the others, is an internal logic that is subconscious that we just have not studied yet. So I think that's why I believe this was right, objectively. But so anyway, um, yeah, basically I was talking to them and I was teaching them resilience, saying it's going to be hard. And the issue with me is that I think that my parents did this purposely taught you not to be resilient. So that way, you're then dependent on them and they can cause you suffering. I think a lot of parents do that, and then they claim, oh my God, I just sheltered you too much. No, they did that on purpose. Because again, I've said this before, there's an epidemic of psychological abuse of children in the South. Sorry, I worked in the garden earlier. But yeah, so anyway, when it comes to that, I was playing music, and I remembered that there were studies that said that music actually helps plants grow better, right? And normally it's positive music like Beethoven or what have you, and so it makes them grow, makes them greener and whatnot. And interestingly enough, I believe that you can make plants stronger and grow through harder things with types of music. It depends on the types of music that we play, and we normally play positive music, right? We can play resilient music, like "What's Up, Danger" in that movie with the Latin slash black Spider-Man, right? What's up, danger? Don't be a stranger. That song, you can play that song. You can play My Way by Frank Sinatra. You can play all of this different kind of music, and it actually makes it to where I believe, objectively, that plants become more resilient and they can live through harder things, right? And I believe, again, I'll explain earlier, they feel, right? And I believe that it's actually healthier to touch plants. When do you ever touch your plants? When do you pet them? You don't. I'm sorry, it sounds silly to pet. Meaning touch. You don't have to pet it like that, but just touch them. Why do people say don't touch plants? Or why is there an intuitive thing to not touch a plant? It's like, well, am I going to hurt it or am I going to strip its oils? Where did that come from? We're just an anti-touching culture, and we're not going to touch plants either. It's healthier for plants to touch each other. Now, the issue with these plants is that they were being selfish and they were taking up each other's nutrients because there were too many in there. And I did plant more in there, but I was telling them, I would sound silly, I was telling them, like, with resilience, you need to only take what you need. And I know that sounds fucking stupid, but again, I believe that helped them.